Good Monday morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update. Hey, did you get some snow this weekend? Some spots had 1, 2, 3 inches. Grand Rapids area reporting up to 3 inches over a 72-hour period. And I'm not in the Grand Rapids area, so sometimes when we get these snow melt, snow melt, snow melt, they add up and the report says 3 inches and you say, I never saw an inch. So that could be the case. Over here in Frankenmuth, we saw flakes in the air, but the ground was just too warm for anything to build up. Hey, good morning, Martha Treadway. And she's in California. It's been in the 90s. And Roxy Gullickson, thanks for watching the MLive Morning Weather Update brought to you by Consumers Energy. Okay, so let's get into it. Here's the current radar. Still some lake effect left over. Mansalona, by the way, reporting 3.6 inches of snow. So Mansalona to Kalkaska to Grayling, some snow also in the eastern part of the UP. But otherwise, the lake effect is broken down and things should start to quiet down. There still is a winter weather advisory in effect for these purple shaded areas, the center part of northern lower Michigan and a couple of counties in the eastern UP. All right, let's get to it, and we're going to look at this week, and we'll start to look toward the Thanksgiving week too. How about that? Yeah, already. Okay, so here we go. Today, not much. Some spotty little patches of lake effect snow, light snow traveling to our south and west through northern Illinois, northern Indiana. Gary Clark's watching from his hunting blind. Way to go, Gary. And so tonight, pretty quiet, although still some random snow showers around the Grand Traverse, the Traverse City area. And tomorrow should be a dry day, and showers come across the UP Tuesday night, and then the showers sweep southeastward, disorganized on Wednesday. That's a cold front. So Wednesday we'll get into clouds and back to some showers or some drizzle in the southern half of the state as a cold front comes on through, and then that'll bring another little reinforcing shot of cold air. Here's the European model. Remember, it's good, and we like to look at it out into the distance. This is Tuesday night, and this is Wednesday, so it shows the same deal, that cold front midday Wednesday coming through. Not a real robust cold front like what we had changing our weather dramatically, but it is definitely going to reinforce the cold air. Now, this is Thursday, cold front moving in the southeast, and then you see the lake effect picking up with the colder air Thursday night into Friday. That right there, the classic, I call it the C shape of lake effect across the lower peninsula, west side of the state. But we're in a pattern right now where the storm systems are moving in and out pretty quickly. So lake effect, to get really established, needs the wind to stay in the same direction for a day or two. But if you have storm systems approaching, it's always bending that wind. It goes northwest and then west and then southwest, back north, and it keeps the lake effect from really getting established. So that is the case here. That's why I kind of call it a kind of a quiet forecast. By the way, you're watching the MLive Morning Weather Update with me, Mark Torregrossa, and brought to you by Consumers Energy. Friday, Saturday. So again, nothing that's really put together as in a large storm system. Sunday, Monday of next week, another cold front. Tuesday, we like that right there. If there's some travel on Tuesday. Hey, good morning, Mike Stetz. We like that on next Tuesday. That's a southwesterly wind, and that keeps things pretty quiet. But this is Wednesday, and still fairly quiet, but on the chilly side. And you know, I'm a big picture guy on the forecast. You know, just a little aside here, a tiny rant. I'll keep it short. I was in TV for a long time, since the late 80s, and the consultants for television I always called them insultants because they always came in and told you what you were doing wrong. The insultants or TV consultants always said, just show right by your home area. Don't fan out. Nobody cares about the rest of the U.S. And I always showed the rest of the U.S. and the insultants didn't like it. And the people came up to me and said, you know what? You're the only one that shows a national map. I like to see what's coming from Colorado and the Dakotas. I said, yeah, I know. Um, Maybe that's where our common sense went out the window and got us to where we're at with the weather forecast. So here we go. Let's see here. So we'll look at the big picture. Okay. So there's our Wednesday cold front right there. And then we're into the weekend and chilly, but pretty quiet. And then we're into early next week. That's Monday. That's a Monday cold front sliding southward. Kind of we're on the western edge of it. And then we get toward, that ends Wednesday night right there, day before Thanksgiving. Definitely on the colder side, probably looking at temperatures in the 30s, overnight lows in the 20s, maybe some places approaching 40 or 42 in the afternoon in the far south. Point being is it looks more chilly and no storm systems there, but it looks like the temperature gradient is set up for we could have a storm system. So we'll keep an eye on that one. All right, so snowfall today in those winter weather advisory areas, little patches or streaks of a couple of inches, but generally everybody's going to be okay with that. And if we go out a few days, no additional snowfall. And I'll leave you with one last thing, the temperatures. These are the high temperature forecasts. Today, we're looking at, hey, good morning, Keith Jesse, thanks for watching. Rick Martin, thanks for watching. Brenda Howe, thanks for watching. And Carrie Draper's got the family coming. Now, bear in mind, still pretty far out in a changeable pattern at this time of the year, so just keep updated with me. Highs today, upper 30s to about 40, so it's going to be chilly. Tomorrow, tack on a couple of degrees. Hey, Rose Mitchell, good morning to you. Thank you for waiting for my forecast from lovely Muskegon, Michigan. I do like Muskegon. It's a very pretty shoreline and very, very pretty. I grew up almost opposite of that on the other side of the lake, so kind of feels like home. You know how you can smell Lake Michigan. Some people may think it stinks, but it's the home smell, I guess you'd say. Here's Wednesday, upper 50s to maybe 60 in Ann Arbor and the Detroit Monroe area. And then the cold front comes through and highs on Thursday only at freezing northern Michigan. Friday in the low 40s, Saturday in the upper 30s, Sunday low to mid 40s, Monday low to mid 40s, 30s in the north, Tuesday highs in the mid 30s, and Wednesday. So, and look at the highs on next Wednesday in the UP only in the 20s. So I guess, the other part of my job is to help you realize the trend that we're going into the next couple weeks. Can't exactly be spot on for a day, 2 weeks out, but what we can say is the trend over the next couple weeks is leaning more toward winter than it is toward a warm-up coming. We've had warm-ups in late November where you get a couple of 50 or 60 degree days. Doesn't appear to be the case this year. So, as I've been warning you for the last week, hopefully you got your outside projects done, because one of these days Mother Nature is going to throw a storm system at us and we're only going to be in the upper 20s and low 30s, and then the ground is covered and the projects may be done for the year. Hey, thanks for joining me on the MLive Morning Weather Update, brought to you by Consumers Energy. Have yourselves a great Monday. I'll be back here tomorrow, and the weather gets interesting from here on out. It's called winter. It's called holiday travel. It's all the good stuff that we need to watch the weather for. Take care.